Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I get my nails done. Very, very cheap. Always had great looking nails, but on a budget. I buy these nail plates from Born Pretty, and they are very awesome. I always get to mix my nails up. I get to do them for the holidays, special occasions, anything I like. And everybody's always like, Ann, who does your nails? And I'm like, oh, I do them myself. And they're like, there ain't no way you done them. I was like, yeah. But I'm going to show you how I do them. So, first I start with, I pick out a plate I like. They come in so many different kind of plates in different sizes. I bought most of mine. I've got a couple from Perrine, but most of mine are Born Pretty. They're not really that high for what, especially since you get to reuse them over and over and again. But I always start with my acetone. Then I get some cotton pads. And I like to clean my plates, especially if I just bought them. But normally I'll clean them anyway. And then I'll take an extra one and I'll wipe it off to make sure it's good and dry. And I always clean my stamping tool. This is just, you'll use this, and this, and this. Which this is your plate, your scraper, and your stamper. And I always like to make sure everything's good and clean and dry before I start, because if it's not clean, most likely it's not going to stick. And if you haven't wiped it to dry it off, it's just going to be like runny and it's just not going to look too good. So I always like to make sure. But besides using the scrapers they give me, I have some that I really do like. But most of the time, I just use a regular credit card, or any kind of card will work. Because all you're going to do is you're going to start off by, once you find the pattern you want, you're just going to take the nail polish and scrape it, which I'll be showing you in just a moment. So I've already picked out my colors. Well, I think I'll probably only use one color today, and I'm going to use the Born Pretty red color. So I'm going to be using this design right here. I've already painted my coat of nail polish, and everything's dried and ready to go. And all you do is just put a little bit of nail polish on. You don't want to put too much or not enough, because it will not end up right. And all you do is just really just scrape it. But you don't want to over scrape. And then you just take your stamper, and you can see it's on the stamper. And then you will take your nail and stamp it on. And I already messed up. I have the latex tape that goes around here that I will be using on the rest of my nails, because red is going to be very hard to get off. I like to use my latex tape around my fingernail just so that it's a better clean off, and it just peels right off when you're done. So I always just like to put it around here. Okay, so now I have my nails. Just have to let the latex tape dry for a moment. And you always want to remember before each nail to clean your plate and re-dry and clean your stamper. And always make sure it's fresh and clean. can always remember, clean it. Which the design I'm doing, it doesn't really matter, like the placement of where you're putting it. But now some of them, like these, you will want to make sure you line them up with your nail. And some really has to be aligned really good, but I've got the clear ones for that. And I can normally do these pretty fast. I don't know what's going on with that nail polish. On this nail right here, you can see where I forgot to clean the sponge and it really made no openings like the other one. It filled them in. I'm going to have to redo this one. But the only thing I've got left now is do like a cleanup. You can take a Q-tip and get the nail polish off of your skin. And all you need to do is add a good top coat, which this is my all-time favorite. I'll add it, and I'll have some nice looking nails. Now I have my top coat on, and everything's dry. My nails are looking good. Here's one of the close-up. The hints I can give you about when you do your own nails with the plate in the stamper is be careful about the plates you buy. Some of them won't hold enough nail polish, and when you scrape, it won't come off on the stamper. Some stampers just will not pick up the nail polish, especially if you buy like the cheaper ones. Like, the only problems I've really had is like on from eBay, is I had one that I bought that just was not no good, but I've really not had no problems out of my plates. I have probably about 500 of them because I love doing my nails. And the best tip I can give you is that once you put your print on, you do want to give it time to dry before you put your top coat on, because if you don't, if you hurry, like, you should wait about 10-15 minutes, sometimes with certain nail polishes a little longer, because all it's going to do is just smear it everywhere, and it's not going to look good, and you're going to have to end up redoing it. And then another thing is, not all nail polish are creative equal in this. Some nail polishes, no matter what you try, just will not work. It needs to be thick. Any kind of thin ones will just not make a good print. They'll just run or not even show up on your pickup by your nail stamper. But really, it's very easy to do. I love doing these, but thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a good evening, and don't forget to subscribe.